All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's do this. Hey, everybody. John the Ref here once again to say we had a wonderful 2025. How about we have another year coming up here once this ball drops and have a 2026 blast and have a wonderful 2026, and let's head it heavy and let's rock on. Don't party too hard. Take care of each and one of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is once again the special attraction. The Sideshow Psycho and your Carney King, Malachi Gage, the Enigma, Lucio DeVere. And I'm telling you, in 2025, I don't need a New Year's resolution because my grand plan will be completed. F***ing awesome, thanks.
Redo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is come to the end of 2025. We had quite a year, didn't we? But if you, ladies and gentlemen of the imagination, will resolve to follow us into 2026, we will resolve to give you the best wrestling product possible. Have a happy new year.
Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen, from Lloyd Loud. It was a great year, bringing you lots of interviews in the spotlight. Looking forward to it in 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a beautiful day it is. It is 2026. I think we got a year full of bangers in store for all of you, sweetheart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am one half of the Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the lowlife James Rivers, and looking back at 2025, I had a real fun year. But as you all know, pain turns me on. That's right. My favorite match this past year was back in September, where I vanquished the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage and reclaimed the Central Pennsylvania Championship in ladder match action. Take a look at this.
And he even said in an interview to James Ross, "I'm going to drag you through hell." James Ross' reply was, "Pain turns me on."
Yeah.
Very weird, but it tells
it
you...
makes him a masochist, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it also tells you the mindset of these two. James Ross knows he's going to go through pain. He's okay with that because he wants to take down Malachi Gage, and he wants to win that title.
Yeah, he does.
And Malachi just threw his coat at
He's trying to throw it at Donnie Dawson. Oh. Now the lowlight James Ross throwing his jacket at Malachi Gage. That's what it's all about there. James Ross pointing to that Central Pennsylvania Championship. Malachi Gage trying to push the referee around this early. It's not the right decision, I think.
Especially with Chris Willis. Chris is not going to
Chris don't take no shiz, if you know what I'm saying. And he's
here we go.
There's the
It is
bell.
official. James Ross, the lowlife, against the Carney King, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage for the Central PA Heavyweight Championship in a ladder match.
The imagination firmly behind the lowlife James Ross.
Oh! A kick low for Malachi, but he can't land the punch.
Both
Now
men
he's
just trained.
landing. Neither man's trying to even block. They're just throwing.
Yeah, James Ross is getting the upper hand here. Oh!
Ripped down by the hair is James Ross.
Hair pulling Saturday.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
It doesn't have the same, no, it doesn't. Does not have the same ring to it, Dave, you're right.
Malachi's on the outside.
Oh, lowlife sliding out of the way. Now he's got a handful of hair, a little tit for tat, if you will.
It's all legal. Anything you want to do, you can.
Looks like Malachi Gage was going to the outside already for a ladder. Is that what it seemed like to you?
It did seem that way, but James Ross cut him off.
James Ross looking for a splash to no avail, looking for a clothesline. How about that high knee from James Ross?
James Ross hit Malachi with the high knee.
Imagination already calling for a ladder, but James Ross is calling for that enziguri. He's put many men away with that move. Looking to incapacitate him. And see, Malachi Gage knows that move all too well.
He bailed out. Oh, but now he just grabbed James and threw him through the middle rope. James hung on, landed on the apron.
Malachi Gage, a full head of steam.
Got a shoulder to the gut.
James Ross up and over to the middle rope, looking for that missile drop kick, and he gets it, Dave.
Landed it perfectly, driving Malachi down to the mat. And James Ross is eyeing the prize, and he's gonna go get the tool he needs to achieve his dream.
Eyes are firmly on that prize.
I
Wait,
don't think
what?
that's gonna work.
Is there more to it? There's got to be more to that ladder, right? It can't be the only ladder we have here.
I mean, there's a perfectly good ladder right there in the entrance.
I would argue that's too big.
Can never be too big, Mike.
Hey, you got to pay attention. You can't keep your eye. You can't take your eye off of Malachi Gage.
You got tug of war over the ladder.
Little back and forth here. Who's gonna win this tug of war, Dave? Oh!
James Ross used the ladder, pulled Malachi sternum first into the top rope.
Oh, he's trying to throw it at him.
He tried to lawn dart the ladder.
Malachi Gage was in a
Malachi.
very precarious situation there.
Excuse me.
Did he kick him low?
Doesn't matter if he did, but I don't think he did.
It's legal, and he is a lowlife.
I'm going to say it was above the belt.
Oh, we go for a body slam on the
no! A body slam right on the ladder, and Malachi's Gage is back has just
We'll
been
call that a
jacked.
receipt for Malachi Gage for what he did to James Ross 2 weeks ago on Imagine Live.
James Ross is setting up the ladder. He's going to try to put this away already.
Already going for the belt. First attempt here tonight in this matchup.
Oh, Malachi, though, not
Shoving
enough
him
damage
off.
has been done. Malachi was back on him.
Dumping him through the middle rope, but he hangs on. Malachi doesn't realize it. Oh!
James grabbed the leg, swept Malachi right off the ladder, and now James is going to try to climb it again. The low life trying to get to high places.
Yeah, he's going. Oh, no!
Oh! Oh, he just landed neck first on the top rope.
Malachi Gage just trying to,
He's taking the ladder down. He's going to do some damage.
I don't
He's
like
going to do
this,
damage,
Dave.
Mike.
Oh, no! Now he's got him pinned in the corner there, unprotected.
Oh, and he kicked the ladder.
Oh, man.
Right into the belly button.
I don't like any of this, Dave.
No, Mike, I don't like this either.
Oh, what's Malachi Gage doing now?
You
Where's he
got
going?
You got a deranged clown like Malachi that's free to inflict any and all damage as he sees fit.
Yeah, that's that same ladder that he just walked underneath at the beginning of this match. What's he going for here? Oh, James Ross is in a very precarious situation here, Dave.
Malachi just slapped the taste right out of his mouth. And there was a right to the head.
Yeah, a closed fist at that too, Dave.
Again, though, it's all legal.
Yeah.
It's terrible, but this is Malachi's playground. Oh no!
I don't like this at all.
I don't know what he has in mind, but I already don't like it. He's raking the back.
Oh my God, just digging his nails.
Bits of flesh
You
just
think
got
his nails
pulled.
are clean?
I guarantee they're not.
He works at a circus, right? Or he's from a circus.
He's trying to suplex him, Mike, from the ladder.
I don't like this, Dave. James Ross trying to get out of this.
James Ross is fighting literally for his life right now.
Channeling Jimmy the Hippie with those headbutts.
A third headbutt. Malachi's wobbling. Down he goes. James Ross lives. Had Malachi hit that suplex, I may have been stating another sentence there.
What's James doing?
I have no idea what he has in mind, but he's standing on that ladder
using
now.
the ladder. Like a springboard! Oh my God!
A European uppercut just blasted James Ross out of the sky.
Trying to hit Malachi Gage with something impactful, and Malachi had it scouted.
Oh, no, 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 no! No! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh my God!
God! He catapulted
Jesus,
him!
ref, you gotta check on him.
James Ross just got catapulted right into the ladder that was on the middle rope. All the referees are here for is basically to point at the end.
Malachi Gage has brought this match to a complete halt.
James Ross's life may have flashed before his eyes. Human demolition derby is what we're witnessing.
Malachi Gage.
He's got a taller ladder now, Mike. He's starting to climb, but James Ross is diving for the leg.
Oh!
What a right from Malachi.
Another closed fist. But the lowlife is not giving up.
Malachi walked down off the ladder and now he
my
throws
God.
James Ross into it. Follows it up with a kick right into the side.
No!
Now he's standing on his
driving
neck.
his face!
He's standing on his neck, driving his face into the rungs of the ladder.
Oh my God, Dave.
Now he punts him right in the stomach. James Ross is finding it very hard to breathe. Meanwhile, Malachi Gage is walking around here fresh as a daisy.
Now he's got that little ladder that we saw earlier. I thought it was a mistake, but apparently Malachi Gage had it here. Good Lord.
What are we even doing with that? What could he possibly do with that?
It's not big enough for him to even stand on the top.
No.
Malachi Gage would have to have James Ross on top of his shoulders, standing on the top of that in order for anyone to reach that title. Not that that would happen, but you know what I'm saying. You get the picture.
He's going.
I don't like this at all, Dave.
No. Oh,
No,
come
not
on,
like
come
this.
on.
Don't do this.
Oh! James Ross just went face first into the top of that ladder. That's what he was doing with it, Mike. I think. Is he cut?
Oh my God, Dave. Oh my God, Dave, he's bleeding.
He's bleeding. James Ross has just been busted open after going face first into the top of that ladder.
Oh my God, Dave. I mean, he hit the very corner of that ladder.
And Malachi just going to drive punch after punch right into that same spot.
Like a shark smelling blood in the water, just attacking with these open palm strikes to the forehead of James Ross.
And now he's just digging his fingers into the cut.
Masochist indeed. Oh, now he's now very symbolic, just rubbing the blood of James Ross all over his midsection and his chest.
That seems very unhygienic.
Malachi getting that other ladder positioned in the middle there. I don't like any of this, Dave.
No, I'm with you, Mike. This just needs to end before somebody ends up, leaving here in a gurney and an ambulance.
He's not surely thinking about suplexing here, is he? Looking for a body slam. Up, James Ross reversal. Shoving
winning the
Malachi.
ladder. Malachi was able to block some of that, I think. Swing and a miss. James Ross got him.
Oh, man! Edge-o-matic to the ladder! You can just hear Malachi Gage screaming in pain.
James Ross just may have turned the tide of this match as he hit the edge-o-matic onto the ladder.
Yeah, Malachi Gage is in an excruciating amount of pain right now.
James Ross has repositioned the taller of the ladders.
He's going.
He's going to start that long climb.
He's not quite underneath that, but I think he's close enough that he can reach it, Dave.
I think he's close enough to become the new central. What's he doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
The belt's
Grab
right
the
there,
belt.
James. Just grab it.
Grab the belt, kid.
What are you doing, James?
Oh my God, a splash off the ladder.
Looking to put Malachi Gage away for good so he has a clear path to the Central Pennsylvania Championship.
This is a feud months and months in the making. Former stablemates turned bitter enemies willing to do whatever it takes to maim and destroy the other to win this title. And James Ross has a clear shot as Malachi Gage has fallen to the floor. But James Ross has lost so much blood, does he even have enough left to climb?
Malachi Gage isn't moving. He's on the outside. James Ross has a clear path.
One rung at a time, James.
You got to go quicker, kid. Come on.
He's having a hard time climbing. Malachi's up with another ladder.
James Ross surveying his disaster of a face right now.
Malachi's got the ladder.
Oh, no.
Right to the ribs. James
again.
reached the second time. Malachi hit him a second.
What the hell is he doing? He's got another ladder position in the corner.
Looks like Lowe's in here.
Yeah.
And now
What's he doing? The belt's the other way.
Yeah,
what are you
can't
doing?
get it from that. What is he doing? What's he doing? Oh my God! Oh my God! A Carney cutter!
Oh,
A Carney cutter from one ladder to the other. James Ross just ate it.
Super Carney cutter. Both men are down, Dave. Good Lord.
Oh my God, what a move by Malachi Gage.
Malachi getting that ladder repositioned in the corner, maybe just to get it out of the way.
He said he's not afraid of ladders. He's been thrown through them. He's been thrown into them. He's right. We've seen it all happen here. James Ross. How's he moving?
Spaghetti leg. Malachi Gage, who was on the offense there, and he's on spaghetti legs. Now we got two ladders positioned.
Malachi has started to climb. He is very close. James Ross
Almost
trying
touched
desperately.
it. James Ross is trying.
Malachi's got a handful of hair and smacks his face right off the ladder.
Malachi's in a good position.
Malachi's got the higher ground.
Malachi's
He's right there.
Very close to reaching the title.
Malachi's right there. His head's almost
What's he
hitting
doing? He can't be going for a suplex.
Mike,
There's no way, Dave.
Mike, he's going to suplex him.
You'll kill him. Don't do this.
James Ross hanging on and fighting with all he's got.
Come on, James, you got to hold on. Both of these men just trading blows back and forth.
James is getting the upper hand, I think. He's got the arm off of him.
He's got him. Oh, no!
He went low.
The lowlife went low. And he flips the double, the single bird.
Oh my God! Yes! Malachi
James
just
Ross
fell.
is there. James Ross is the champion.
And James Ross gets the belt.
Jimmy the Hippie, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
None.
Well, I don't either. I think that we're just going to keep doing what we do best, and that's banging heads and flying high. Happy New Year.
Imagination, this is your Imagine Heavyweight Champion, all that Braden Elliott. And 2025 was a great year. Part of that, I'd like to thank you for. In 2026, let's have an even better year. Can we cut it there? Yeah, no, cut it there. Cut it there, it's fine.
January, everyone. My New Year's resolution is to be more like all that Braden Elliott.
Imagination, thanks for your support this year. Looking forward to an amazing 2026. Happy New Year.
On behalf of the Lettieri family, we'd like to wish you a happy and healthy New Year.
We just want to take a minute and tell you how much we appreciate all you, how much we value you, and we hope that you've enjoyed the year as much as we have.
Happy New Year's.
Ik Xavier 2 here, and my favorite watcher in the year is be the beat 3 Trey for the Mountain Live Championship. Well, tip the anybody to lose it or kick me in the balls, but tip that. Go watch it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for our main event here. Your main event for Chapter 263, live from the dojo, live with the Imagination. As Xavier Deuce looks to win his first championship here. That is the Imagine Live Championship. Referee John Williams shows off that championship belt. And there's our bell. Here we go.
Tweedledee's off tonight, so we got referee John Williams instead here reffing this Imagine Live from the dojo title match. Huge opportunity for Xavier Deuce right here with family in the building. And starting a little behind the 8-ball here, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, Sweet Baby Trey for wrestling a match earlier, certainly confident. That's because of the damage he tried to. Hey, Xavier caught a hold of his tights there. No, big clothesline from Xavier.
There's that Imagine Dojo clothesline.
There's another one. Textbook. Oh, look at that. Spin kick. Followed up with another clothesline. Xavier's fired up, man.
Xavier Deuce is about it. Oh, inside shot, Baby Trey. That was dirty.
He's trying to play the spoiler, looking for it's time to eat. Hey, we got the roll through here. Xavier Deuce has him up. There he is. Can he pin him? Hit him, kid. 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Your winner and new Imagine Live champion, Xavier Deuce.
Wow, congratulations, brother, to Xavier Deuce. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, your new Imagine Live champion.
What a great
Xavier
moment.
Deuce.
I couldn't be happier for this young man. Lucio DeVere out here. What's his
Look, he's
business?
in the ring, waiting to greet him. Xavier out here greeting the Imagination that came out here for Imagine Live.
A man of his word, Lucio DeVere, is happy for Xavier Deuce as the rest of this room.
Look at that. Oh, big up.
Starting this new year off, I've decided I'm going to tell you all, in hopes of inspiring you, my New Year's resolutions. My first resolution is to bask in the blood of all of my opponents in the glory of combat and destruction. My second goal is to be a little more mindful. Think about the things I love. A lot of people have friends. A lot of people have family that they love. Me, I love violence. I love beating people up, and that makes me happy. So I'm going to think about that a lot. May your new year be filled with toppling your opponents. May your new year be filled with destroying those you dislike. Sincerely, Battlebuck Magnus Knox.
Hi, I'm Mason Lawrence. This statement was written for me by a public attorney. Obviously, my year has not gone how I would have wanted it to, with me being in prison. So if I were to have a resolution, it would be for you, yes you, to send me money for my bail into my GoFundMe that will hopefully be edited into post. It wasn't last time, but I'm hoping that can be fixed. Please!
Hey yo, it's Xavier Deuce. And I hope you had a good year. I know I have my good year in Imagination. And my debut here win the Mountain Live Championship and losing. But 2026, I hope I win it back. For you, Imagination.
Imagination. I know what my New Year's resolution is. I'm just going to keep on training hard. I'm going to keep doing my best. And Direwolf is going to be looking for a win this New Year's. And I know what you should make your New Year's resolution. Tune in every single Wednesday to Imagine Live.
Imagination, from our family to yours, Happy New Year and a wonderful 2026.
I'm all that Braden Elliott, and my favorite match of the year 2025 was finally putting an end to the Shape Jake Wiley and Imagine Wrestling's very first steel cage. Check it out now.
There's no turning back now!
The bell has rung, and we are official. The very first steel cage match in Imagine Wrestling history.
Jake has no expression on his face at all, void of emotion. Right, boys. Not anymore, pal.
Not for the last 11 months when Jake stuck a dagger right into the heart of Braden Elliott.
We are 1 month shy of a year.
Here we go. This ain't going to be a wrestling match. This is let's throw hands and see who the better man is.
Oh, Jake Wiley with a knee to the solar plexus. He's going to throw Braden into the... Oh, Braden block. Oh, back elbow to the stomach. Back at it. Oh!
With a beautiful chop in the corner. Setting Jake into the turnbuckle. Bouncing pretty well.
Mercifully not throwing him into the steel. I tell you what, that steel cage is quite an obstruction. It does throw your whole game off.
Yes.
You can see Braden Elliott slightly off balance with that mountain punch.
Jake hard into the turnbuckle. It changes everything about the match, having that cage around.
Braden was going to put him in the steel, but that time Jake blocked, firing back with an elbow to the stomach of the champion, all that Braden Elliott. When will the steel cage come into play? I don't know, but I'm not looking forward to it. I gotta be honest with you.
Jake hard into the corner.
Black hole slam!
Deep six.
Okay.
Deep six.
What's the black hole slam? Oh, that's the boss man slam. Never mind. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jake Wiley.
We call that around here the Will Saber slam.
Yes. Correct, sir. We do now. Now that the return of the world beater Chris Coleman is upon us. And
I think the cage. Oh, I think Braden.
Oh, shot to the throat.
Jake just.
Oh, no!
He went face first.
There was no give to that steel at all. My God! Braden Elliott's got to have a fractured skull. I don't know how he's even conscious, Dave. And I know you have a very close relationship with our champion. All that Braden Elliott, this is not easy for you to watch, I'm sure.
No, it is not.
You're going to need therapy after these shows. Oh! Shot to the back of the neck by Jake Wiley.
I already watched one of my brothers get beat up tonight. I don't want to do it again.
Man. There's no way out of this match. These two men have got to work this out of their systems and move forward. Oh, he's going to do it again. Oh, no!
Right in the second time thrown into the cage.
This is absolutely brutal. The cranium of all that Braden Elliott bouncing off that not forgiving steel.
Braden trying to use the ropes to pull himself up. Jake comes over and snapmare takedown.
Oh, there's that knee drop I was referencing earlier this evening.
And there's a cover for a new title. A new champion, sorry.
Braden Elliott better try to escape this cage as soon as possible.
I don't think Braden has any intention of escaping. I think he wants to beat Jake Wiley at his own game.
Well, he's not doing a very good job at it, Dave. He's getting choked to death in there.
He's getting choked on the cage.
My Lord.
And nothing John the Ref can do. It's all completely legal.
What does his leg say?
A whole lot of things.
It says okay. That's Skid said. This guy.
Who said that?
And now Braden Elliott is just listless in that corner as Jake Wiley goes to work on him. Now he's fighting back. Another shot.
Third punch from Braden, but Jake hits him with the knee.
Look at the expressionless face of the Shape Jake Wiley as Braden Elliott throws offense to him. Oh!
Back first into the cage.
My God! This is unbelievable. His ribs have got to be bruised.
Jake's gonna try to throw him into it again, and he again.
That's just flesh and bone meeting steel.
Steel is always going to win.
Rock beats paper. Flesh loses to steel.
Jake's gonna throw him into it again.
How
Braden's
much more of
out.
this can Braden take?
He's out on his back, DC.
Is there a TKO roll? I mean, I'd rather see him lose the title than his life.
I agree.
There's so much hatred between the two of them. Hard as a wrestling fan not to respect both of them.
Once again,
both
Jake,
so skilled.
Jake just throwing Braden around. Into the cover goes Jake Wiley. Mercifully to end it. No.
They're misnomering Jake Wiley. He is no longer banging Jake Wiley. That ship has sailed. He has got a whole new sadistic side called the Shape.
He's got Braden. Oh, what a Uranagi!
God, dumping
the mat.
Elliott.
1, 2, 3. No!
Just dumped Elliott on the back of his freaking head.
It's not 3 yet. This match will continue.
I'm actually surprised to see Jake Wiley assume an early advantage and maintain it for this long in this match. Braden Elliott has shown us very little tonight. That is not commonplace for him.
No, Braden Elliott is usually a very strong.
Oh!
Oh, right on cue! Right on cue! The kid hits a super kick that drops Jake face first into the bottom turnbuckle.
Did you hear that kick?
He got every bit of that kick.
Knocked them yellow teeth right out of the Shape's mouth. He's moving, but barely. Braden Elliott has an opportunity now. He better escape. Climb, get out.
Finally back to his feet.
Live to fight another day, Braden.
Jake was back and grabbed Braden by the hips and pulled him face first into the turnbuckle.
That is that mad IQ and ring awareness of the Shape Jake Wiley not to be understated. Oh, he's shoving the ref.
Why?
Because he's chubby.
John the ref did nothing.
Oh my God.
John the ref just shoved him back.
John the ref's, missed. He missed him. John the ref's blinded. That acid missed in the face. Oh my God. John Williams is blinded.
What's Jake doing? Wait, Jake, he just took off John's belt.
He's gonna take his pants off.
No, I think he's going to whip Braden.
Oh, thought he was gonna take John's. Oh, right in the gut.
Right to the belly button.
The cage door is down. Oh my God. He is whipping the skin off the back of Braden Elliott. John Williams' eyes are shot. Now we got Chris Willis is going to have to get in there and assume the head officiant role. Oh, God, no! No! Let it be over. We need an official. We need an official. Oh, my God.
Jake just continues to
This
whip.
is not about winning or losing. This is about punishment. This is about suffering. If I was Chris Willis, I would not go in. I'd make Lloyd do it.
I agree. Chris Willis is now the official of record.
They're going to lock that door again. They're going to lock that cage door again.
Braden's getting choked. Jake Wiley is just choking.
How long can you be choked before you die from it? That didn't kill you?
It will. Chris Willis just ripped Jake.
He had enough. He's mad. Chris is angry. He has abused one of his officials. Chris is not going to put up with his shenanigans. He is not to be pushed around like John Williams. Oh, spear! 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 Pin him! That's got to be it! Pin him!
Did you hear the snap on that spear as Jake Wiley snapped in half?
Jeez, I gotta tell you, he buried his shoulder right in the solar plexus of the shape Jake Wiley. Braden Elliott is now stirring about, but just very subtly. And you hear this capacity crowd here at the Juniata Civics Association Pavilion, all behind all that Braden Elliott. Oh!
Jake goes into the cage.
He's tasting steel for the very first time today.
Jake went face first into the cage.
Braden is having a really hard time getting his wits about him, getting his faculties about him. The crowd here is absolutely gripped in suspense. This is a match for the history books here at Imagine Wrestling. Not only the first cage match, but
Jake's bleeding.
What resilience and resolve by Braden Elliott. Oh my God, Jake is bleeding. Jake is bleeding.
Up.
Oh, Jake is bleeding. He is broken wide open.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, down on his hiney. But that blood is spewing from the forehead of Jake Wiley.
Yeah, Braden's targeting it. Braden's putting those punches right in that giant
There is
gash.
blood splattering everywhere in